Hello, my friend. Welcome back. It's always good to see you here, learning English with me. Now, let me ask you something. Imagine this. You walk into a restaurant, you're hungry, the waiter comes to your table, but oh no, you don't know how to order food in English. That's a little scary, right? But don't worry, because today we are going to fix this problem together. In this lesson, I'll show you step by step how to order food in English, how to ask questions politely, and how to enjoy your time in a restaurant with confidence. So sit back, relax, and let's start our fun practice together. All right, let's begin our story. John walks into a restaurant. The waiter smiles and says, "Hello, how many people?" John wants a table just for himself. He answers, "Table for one, please." Very simple. Can you try saying that with me? Table for one, please. Good. Now, John sits down. He wants to look at the menu, so he says, "Can I see the menu, please?" That is a very polite way to ask. Let's practice together. Can I see the menu, please? Excellent. Now here is your first challenge. Imagine you are in a restaurant. You want to look at the menu. What will you say? Yes, you will say, "Can I see the menu, please?" Great work! John opens the menu. He looks at the drinks section. He wants to know the choices. He asks, "What drinks do you have?" The waiter says, "We have water, juice, coffee, and tea." John thinks for a moment, then he says, "I'd like some water, please." Let's say it together. I'd like some water, please. Perfect. Here comes another small challenge for you. Imagine you are thirsty and you want water in a restaurant. What will you say? That's right. You will say, "I'd like some water, please." Excellent job. Step by step, you are learning how to order like a real customer in a restaurant. Now John is ready to choose his food. The waiter asks, "Are you ready to order?" John looks at the menu and says, "Not yet. Can you recommend something?" That is a very useful question. Let's practice together. Can you recommend something? Good. The waiter says, "Our special today is grilled chicken with vegetables." John likes the idea. He says, "That sounds good. I'll have the grilled chicken, please." Repeat after me. I'll have the grilled chicken, please. Excellent. Here is your challenge. Imagine you see a special meal on the menu and you want to order it politely. What will you say? Yes, you will say, "I'll have the grilled chicken, please." Well done. Now, John wants to add a side dish. He looks at the menu again. He says, "Can I also get some French fries?" This is another polite way to order. Let's try it. "Can I also get some French fries?" Great! The waiter writes it down. Then he asks, "Would you like something to drink with your meal?" John answers, "Yes, I'll have a glass of orange juice, please." Say it with me. "I'll have a glass of orange juice, please." Perfect. Here's another challenge for you. Imagine you are in the restaurant and you want orange juice. What will you say? That's right. You will say, "I'll have a glass of orange juice, please." The waiter smiles and says, "Great choice. Your food will be ready soon." John replies politely, "Thank you very much." And now, John waits for his food. Step by step, you can see how easy it is to order politely in English. The waiter comes back to John's table. John is still curious about the menu. He points to one dish and asks, "What is this dish made of?" That is a very useful question if you don't know the food. Let's say it together. What is this dish made of? Good. The waiter explains, "It is made of rice, vegetables, and chicken." John nods and then asks another question. He says, "Is it spicy?" Let's practice this short question. Is it spicy? Excellent. The waiter smiles and says, "No, it is not spicy. It is mild." Now, here is a challenge for you. Imagine you see food on the menu, but you don't know if it is spicy. What will you ask? Yes, you will ask, "Is it spicy?" Great job. John looks at another dish. He wants the waiter's opinion. He says, "Do you recommend it?" That is another very natural sentence. Say it with me. Do you recommend it? Perfect. The waiter replies, "Yes, it is very popular." John finally decides. He says, "Okay, I'll have the grilled chicken with vegetables, some French fries, and a glass of orange juice." The waiter repeats the order. You would like grilled chicken with vegetables, French fries, and a glass of orange juice. Is that correct? John answers, "Yes, that's correct. Thank you." Let's practice that confirmation together. Yes, that's correct. Thank you. Well done. Here comes another small challenge for you. Imagine the waiter repeats your order. How will you confirm it politely? That's right. You will say, "Yes, that's correct. Thank you." The waiter smiles and says, "Perfect. Your order will be ready soon." John replies, "Great, thank you." Now, John feels confident. He was able to ask about dishes, check if the food is spicy, ask for recommendations, and confirm his order politely. Step by step, he is speaking just like a native English speaker. The food arrives at John's table. The waiter places the plates down and says, "Here is your meal. Enjoy." John smiles and replies, "Thank you." After a few minutes, John tastes the food. He likes it very much. He says politely, "The food is delicious." Let's say that together. The food is delicious. Good. Now John needs something extra. He wants ketchup. He calls the waiter and says, "Can I have some ketchup, please?" This is a very polite request. Repeat after me. Can I have some ketchup, please? Excellent. Here's your next challenge. Imagine you are eating in a restaurant and you need ketchup. What will you say? Yes, you will say, "Can I have some ketchup, please?" Great work. The waiter brings ketchup. John enjoys his food. After finishing the meal, he is ready to pay. So he asks, "Can I have the bill, please?" This is one of the most important sentences when eating at a restaurant. Let's practice it. Can I have the bill, please? Perfect. The waiter brings the bill and asks, "Would you like to pay by cash or card?" John replies, "I'll pay by card, please." Say it with me. I'll pay by card, please. Well done. Now, here is another challenge for you. Imagine the waiter asks, "Cash or card?" What will you say if you want to pay with your card? That's right. You will say, "I'll pay by card, please." The waiter smiles and says, "Thank you. Have a great day." John answers politely, "Thank you for your service." Let's repeat that. Thank you for your service. Excellent. And with that, John leaves the restaurant. He entered with a small problem, not knowing what to say, but now he was able to greet the waiter, ask for a table, order drinks, choose his food, ask questions, confirm his order, enjoy the meal, and pay politely. Now you can do the same. The next time you are in a restaurant, you will feel ready and confident. Congratulations, my friend. You are improving every single day. Keep practicing, and step by step, your English will sound more natural. And in our next episode, John will travel by bus. You will learn all the useful phrases you need for transportation, so don't miss it. See you in the next lesson.